allow ourselves to transition from this doer thinker mind to a mindset that is oriented towards being present and feeling what's happening in this moment. And then learning to just kind of stay in that place. And so feeling into the body, breathing, all this helps point us in that direction, a way to modulate the turnings of thought and mind. So you might start to breathe in and out through your nose. And there's a conviction to the rhythm of that breath, that feeling the flow of breath is going to keep us in the present moment, every moment. And the thoughts may try to tell us stories, ideas about what happened today or what's happening, what could happen. And there's a time for that, but there's a time to be discerning about that. And in a hatha practice like this, where we're focusing on body and breath, this is not that time. And so there's a reasoning faculty that comes and says, nope, for now, for these 75 minutes, it'll be about focusing on how my body feels, how my breath moves, and that is what I'm concerned with for these 75 minutes. After this, free to think about whatever you wish. And you're going to think about what you think about anyway. I don't personally have all that much control over what thoughts decide to find their way into my mind. But I can be discerning in where I take my attention. And so for these 75 minutes, the attention will be placed on the body and the breath. And it turns out, in my experience, the way in which I have my attention on my thoughts later, it's more discerning, has a better clarity of reason and intention because of it. So there's benefit. It's not like we're negating our thoughts. So here, you start to listen to the breath, the in and out flow of breath. You don't even have to be the one activating your breath. You are listening to your breath, the in and outflow of your breath. It's amazing. Sometimes just not even 3 seconds. Already the attention turns back to thinking. And so one way to help ourselves is to count the breath. What you'll do is you'll count. I'll count for you the first couple, then you try counting as well. We're going to count 4 in and then 4 out. And I'm going to increase it to 6 and then maybe 8. And then you'll decide what number really works for you and you'll keep counting. Exhale the air. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you can, inhale. 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to try 8. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Continue counting in your own mind an even number. So it's the same in and the same out. Whatever works for your body. Turn the attention to the breath. Relax the count and just feel the effects. You have to roll your shoulders a few times. Roll them the other way. Drop your head to the left. Take a deep breath. Roll your head down and around the other side. Take a deep breath. Inhale back up. Open your throat. Pull your shoulders back by pulling your elbows back some. Breathe across the chest. Exhale, relax. Turn your gaze and shoulders to the right. Breathe. Back. Just notice the sensations of the body. Cultivating a sustained attention of body awareness. Turn to the left. Sustained attention of body awareness. It's a vehicle. It's a distance we travel with it. Holding it in the moment. Inhale, look up, pull the elbows and shoulders back. Exhale, let the head grow really heavy like a bowling ball. Roll the left ear to the left. Roll the right ear to the right. Roll it back to center and up. Inhale, bring your arms out wide like they were bird wings, up nice and high. A little bit of bend, open. Take a deep breath. 2 more. Last one. Touch your fingertips or interlace them and push forward and up at the same time. And then gaze over one shoulder. Back and gaze over the other shoulder. Good. Bring it back to center. Slowly come to tabletop, hands and knees. Take a moment, melt your rib cage through your shoulders. Notice the body. It's so simple, so difficult. It's so simple. Notice the body. Start to shift the hips back, sit bones towards the heels. And keep your toes tucked to get a little stretch across the sole of the foot. We're just activating sensation. It's not really about the stretch so much. It's about growing your consciousness, growing a sensitivity to your embodiment. That's what brings the yoga about. Inhale, come back up, shoulders over hands, push down, and kind of lift your spine. Not rounding your spine, you're lifting your spine through pressing down with your knees and hands. You might feel your core tone a little bit. Good. You can keep looking outward. Breathe. Good. Step the left foot back, tuck the toes as you push through the heel. Breathe. Just activating sensation, activating the whole body awareness. Step back through the right foot, push through the heel. We're inviting our consciousness to be just body aware, breath aware. What might that offer as opposed to being thought aware? People are pretty familiar with like to be thought aware. Not everyone. Some people, they're barely aware at all. Open the knees, sit back again, hips towards the heels. Not really body aware, not really breath aware. Who knows what they're aware of? But yogis grow their awareness in all possibilities, all facets. Bring the knees back to neutral, hips distance apart, tabletop. And then bring your left knee back, up and around, draw a circle. And when that knee comes back down, let the right knee do the same thing. Back, up, and around. Knees nice and bent. Good. One more time to each side. Left knee back, up and around, just using the hip joints. Feeling the awareness, where there's some tight spots, any difficulty. Good. Bring the knees close together. You're going to come down onto your forearms and slowly walk the knees back, activating the core. Try and make the hips about the height of the shoulders. Breathe as you press down. Good. Drop your pelvis into the floor. As you drop the pelvis into the floor, slide your spine forward and up. Sphinx posture. Body aware. Noticing what gets activated. Don't need to tell a story about it. Tell a story about it. It's just to be thought aware again. I'm trying to deeply listen to the present moment sensations and slowly grow that capacity to be present for those sensations. Put your left hand out, straight on the floor, and then roll onto your left side and reach your right arm high in the sky. With your right arm high in the sky, start to open it back behind you, stretching open the chest. Good. Take that right arm all the way down to the mat in front of you. Stretch out in front and roll onto the right side. And then lift your left arm straight up to the sky and open it a little bit back. So you're starting to open the chest, get a little bit of an upper body twist. Breathe here. Good. Come back to center. We're going to do the same thing but with the legs this time. So you're going to roll back onto the left side, and then you're going to bring your right leg up and back, opening up the hip in the same way you opened up the arm. You can do the arm as well if you want. Just try not to lose your balance. Good. Roll it back to center. Let's go to the second side. You're going to roll onto the right side. Definitely work the hip this time. And if you want, you add the arm. And just breathe. Celebrate this capacity. You're not looking to stretch or go deeper or even find an edge. You're just looking to illuminate your body awareness, to be aware of your body moment to moment. And now, as I'm going to say, this is one of the ways that we prevent calamities. We can prevent calamities if we grow more conscious and sensitive to what our body's going through. Shift our hips back towards our heels. Spread your palms, spread your fingers, and press down as you stretch your palm. This will keep a little bit of a tone through your arms. Breathe here. Feel the sensation. Good. Walk it up and come to kneeling posture. So our hips are over our knees. You're going to turn your palms up and point the fingers forward. So the arms come out from the elbows, and just slowly widen the hands here, opening your chest. Take a deep breath. And exploring what's activating across the collarbones, across the chest. Part of the upper arm probably feels this sensation. The neck. Just allowing consciousness to be present, to be witnessed, to be observed. Slowly start to stretch your arms out, deepening the awareness. When you feel the pull through the fingers, chest, shoulders. Good. Inhale, lift your arms up nice and tall, big, full expanse. And then exhale, come down to the mat again. Hands on the mat. You're going to walk it forward and then walk it over to the right corner diagonal of your mat. With the hand on the right corner diagonal of the mat, step your left foot to the left edge of your mat. You can plant the foot or kind of keep it a little lifted and just work the hips back. Really slow, go at your own pace. You're going to shift the hips back towards the right and then shift the hips forward towards the left. And just go at whatever pace you wish that helps you stay in a dynamic awareness, an awareness of your sensations of your body. The movement helps, but the yogis learn how to be very still and still be sensitive to their body. But we're moving because it's a little bit easier. There's more sensation available that way. Good. Lift that leg, step it back, walk your hands over the other direction, and switch sides. Go nice and slow. You're going to get a stretch. There's hips warming up for sure. But the goal is about just growing consciousness, growing attentiveness. Good. Step that leg back. Take your hands as wide as your yoga mat. Take your feet as wide as your yoga mat. And then you're going to practice a plank pose here. And straighten the legs or keep the knees down and just back them up. And we're going to hold a little bit wider plank pose here. And remember, it's not how long you can hold your plank, not how strong you're going to get, how conscious you can become, how aware of your embodiment you can grow. Good. From here, shift your hips up and back into a wide down-legged dog. Down-legged, downward facing dog. That was fun. Good. From here, you're going to walk the hands forward into walk the feet forward into a forward fold. You can use blocks for your hands. And stretch out through your crown. And then let your spine hang. We'll do this 3 more times. You can just hold the pose, 1, or go back and forth. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, release the back. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, release the back. Keeping your weight over the centers of your feet. Inhale, come all the way up. Stretch the arms up nice and high. Keep reaching up with your fingertips and shift your weight into your right leg. You maybe touched your left tiptoe down. This should be available. We don't need the wall. We just practice balancing here. Now from here, lift your left knee as high as you can, flexing the foot, and then place it back down. Keep the arms lifting. Keep stretching upward. Put the weight in your left foot. Go on right tiptoe. Inhale, bring the knee up as high as it'll go, and then step it back down. We're going to do this 1 more time each side. Shift the weight. Inhale, lift, and then step back down. Shift the weight. Inhale, lift, step back down. Good. From here, touch the hands to the outer thighs, bend your knees, chair pose. Breathe. Inhale, bring your left arm all the way up as you straighten your legs. Tip your body over to your right side. Inhale, switch it up. Bring your right arm up. Tip it over. Come back up. Bring both arms out. You can bring your legs closer together, but hip distance should be fine. Try not to turn or tweak at the knee. Turn from your waist all the way to the right. Breathe. Inhale, center yourself. Let's twist the other direction. Inhale back. And then touch the fingers to the outer thighs. Sit back down into chair. Inhale, swoop the arms, come all the way up. As you lift up, bring up your right knee once again. And then step it back down. Shift, bring up your left knee once again. Step it back down. And then bring the arms down by your sides. Good. Stretch out through the right arm. Put the hand on the head, the left hand on the head, and let the head fall to the left. Use your right arm to open body consciousness, growing more aware, growing more sensitive, learning to feel. Move that right arm to awaken areas of sensation, deepening our body's intelligence learning about how different actions make our bodies feel, looking for balance, looking for integration. Place the right hand on top, let the hand fall to the right, and then you use the left hand to awaken sensation in the neck, as though it was occupying or grabbing all of your attention, fully alert, fully engaged in what you're feeling. Inhale, lift the arms up high. Exhale, bow hands to the floor. Inhale, stretch your chin forward and plant your left foot. Bring up your right leg nice and high as it'll go. You can straighten the bottom leg if you want. And breathe here. 3, 2, and then 1. Drop that foot back. Plant the foot down on the ground. It will be turned out a little bit. And then inhale, rise up, warrior 1. Good. Breathe here. Just notice for yourself. I could describe the sensations that I feel in this pose, but your body might be coming at it from a different place, different level of movement patterns that you did today. Where do you feel this warrior 1 lighting up your consciousness, lighting up your awareness? You feel it in the back of your back leg, the shoulders, learning to be internally or embodiment aware. Good. Straight in the front leg. Bring the hands down. You can put the hands on the hips, or even a little more sensation, internally rotate them behind your back. Good. Try to draw both knee joints nice and straight without locking them out. Get a little bit of heat and strength building in the quadricep, toning the quadricep. And we're just going to send our nose forward like we're a bird picking at birdseed. We're going to keep the back strong instead of rounding it. So nice and steady, trying to stay balanced over both feet evenly. Good. Inhale, come back up. Bend your knees. Step forward. Inhale, arms high up into the sky. Exhale, bow forward. Plant the right foot in the middle. Inhale, lift up the left foot as high as it can. We're going to stay here in the standing split for a moment or two. Breathe here. Where does the sensation activate? Just growing aware. We don't need to evaluate. We don't need to judge. We don't need to diagnose. Leave that to the doctors. We're just going to observe. Just going to observe. But healing may still happen. Alleviation may still happen. Power of mindfulness, power of awareness. Good. Drop the back foot, bend the front knee, and plant the back foot down till the whole foot grounds. And then with a stable base, inhale, lift up, warrior 1. Nice, calm warrior 1. Not to go too deep in the pose. Arms straight, legs firm, and just witness your asana. Witness the sensations that are activated through the shape. Doesn't need to be more complicated than that. The thought-bound part of us certainly wants it to be more complicated than that. We would love to think about it. Part of the yogic, this kind of yogic training today is just, what do I notice? Good. Straighten both legs. You can put the hands on your hips or join them behind your back somehow. Take a moment to get really balanced and centered through both feet. This might be enough of the pose today. This may be enough balance and challenge. But if you'd like, you'll just send The nose forward like you're picking at birdseed. Keeping the back strong. Breathe. A little bit longer hold today. But that should increase attention and increase sensitivity. You might find the desire for the mind to wander off, but it does not have to be that way. It does not have to be what you listen to. Inhale, come back up. Bend both knees, step it forward, arms to the sky, reach up nice and long. Take a deep breath here. Put your arms out like a T and start to bend your knees. Inhale, lift your arms up tall, step your feet apart some. Arms out like a T, bend your knees. Inhale, arms up tall, step even wider, as wide as the mat, if not wider. Bend the knees, wide chair pose. Step the feet even wider, so this time you actually have to turn your toes out. And then sink all the way down. The hips might get to the knees, if not lower. You bring the arms down. Good. Place your hands at the front of your mat from here, and then walk the legs back. Plank pose. Hold and breathe. Lower the knees down. At the same time or before, chest and chin. Good. Stretch the body out. Inhale, peel up cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, peel up cobra. Exhale, release. Slowly take up the right knee, maybe parallel with the hip. Look at the right knee and then slowly turn your gaze to look away from that knee, over your left shoulder. Good. Stretch your right hand out in front. Take the left hand wide. Breathe as you slowly sink your body into the mat. Inhale back to neutral, and then pull up the left knee, height of the forward to the hip height. Turn your gaze away from the left knee, look over the shoulder. Good. Stretch your left hand out, and your right hand wide as you melt into the mat. Breathe. There's so much going on in each pose. That's why we slow them down. The layers of sensitivity can be awakened in our conscious mind. We don't need to tell a story. We don't need to go make the sensation stronger. Rather, just witness and appreciate the sensation as it's being felt, as it's being awoken. Awakened? I think awakened. I feel like awoken's probably a word too. I don't know the difference. Place the hands under the shoulders. Inhale, curl up, cobra pose. That's a question for the thinking mind later. Exhale, go back, child's pose. Shift the hips towards the heels. Walk the hands back. As you walk the hands back, slowly rise up from kneeling, or kneeling, still kneeling, but hips over the knees. Shift your weight into your left knee and step your right one forward. Good. Push your hips forward. You can put the hands on the knee. Inhale, come out of that a little bit. Listen carefully. You're going to leave your back knee where it is. You're just going to turn the foot in. You're going to turn the foot in so it's on the opposite side of your mat. Yeah. So if you see what that will do, it'll open your hips up. It should open your hips up. Yeah, you've got it. Great. Now put your right elbow on your right thigh and then take a rainbow shape with your left hand. Just go back and forth on that rainbow. Feel the side stretch, all the availability there. Good. Inhale, come back up, reach up tall with those fingers. If you can, you're going to put your heel out with the right leg and straighten the leg so the toes are up in the air. Toes are up in the air. Good. If you want both hands up in the air, maybe a little challenging to balance. Don't lock out your knee if that doesn't feel good for your body. Keep the foot flat there still. And then if you want to continue the pose, you're just going to start to tip your body toward that foot. Good. Come back up. And let's step it back. Neutral kneeling stance. Neutral kneeling stance. Put the weight in the right knee. Step the left foot forward. And then sink your hips forward. One deep lunge here, just to kind of open. It's okay for the sides to be different in terms of depth. Now you're going to leave the back knee where it is, but you're going to turn the foot in. So it's on the opposite side of your mat. This should open your hips up to the pose. Yes. Put the left elbow on the thigh, and then just slowly trace a rainbow. Allow that whole side body to awaken. Letting sensation be enough. Experience of life. Experience of life. Learning to marvel and wander in it, appreciate it, gratitude for it. All these things can just naturally arise just by witnessing what's right there in front of us, happening in every moment. You're going to straighten the front leg, lift the toes if you can, and feel some stability. It helps to actually push your heel down. If you're having trouble balancing or it's hurting the knee, back knee, push your heel down. Lift up one arm, maybe both arms. If you want, you're going to tip the body. It's like a kneeling triangle pose if you think about it, not too far removed. Tip over the straight leg a little bit. Good. Inhale, back up. Come back to kneeling. And let's place our hands on the mat again. Hands on the mat. We're going to go downward facing dog. We'll be there for a few deep breaths. We're going to do wide-legged downward dog. Feet as wide as the yoga mat today. You can just turn the heel in a little bit on one foot and sink back. Lift the heels again, just a little bit. Turn the other heel in a little bit and sink back. Just to, again, awaken hip sensation. Go back and forth in your dog and kind of pedal out your dog. Two more deep breaths. What feels right to you? Walk it forward. Place the hands on the blocks. Inhale, stretch forward. And next inhale, come all the way up. Hands to your heart. Good. Just notice if your body, maybe you can remember, we are going to access the mind. You can remember how you felt when you started the practice. Does it just feel more open, more relaxed, more at ease? Feeling it in this moment as well. A little bit of comparison, but it's not necessarily a judgment. It's just recognition. We're not necessarily stretching or pushing or striving. The body still can feel better just by growing more aware, more conscious, more present. Place the left foot in front. Shift as you root down through that leg. You're going to slide the other foot way back, touch the toe first, and then spiral open, whirl open, warrior two. Good. Take a moment just to root down through your legs. Feel a straight down energy, anchoring straight into the earth. Good. Inhale, lift your left arm high into the sky. Straighten your front leg. And let's go down into triangle pose. Reach down with your left hand, send it up with your right. You can look down through your foot today. Down through your foot today. Release the neck and shoulder. Looking down through your foot. Focus on both feet. Just plant them through the earth. And now stretch the awareness into wherever the sensation of the pose is. And let the sensation of the pose, maybe just take the pose deeper. You might bring that hand a little lower, shoulders back. Let it be investigative. Let it be open to your own evolvement of the moment. It's not something conscious. You're just allowing your own awareness to bring out something new. Bring out this present moment feature. Good. Press down through your feet. Inhale, come up. Stretch both arms up high into the sky. Legs are still in triangle pose, but you're going to turn your body to face a little bit front. Stretch your arms out again in a T shape. And now twist to the left. Any amount. Doesn't have to be a lot. Can be very little, actually. There's quite a bit of twist here. And if you want, you're going to tip the right hand now down towards a block. Don't even try to go for the foot today. Go nice and wide. Give yourself plenty of space away from that front foot so you can turn and lift the left arm up. The further away you are from that front leg, the more availability there will be to twist. Good. Now bend your front knee nice and deep. You can plant your hands at the front of your mat. And step back, downward dog, or plank pose, or both. Just have a moment to kind of neutralize. Excellent. Walk it forward again. I don't remember how we got into this pose. Inhale, come all the way up. It's okay. The present moment won't remind me. Exhale, hands down to your heart. Yep, I did. I got it. You're going to shift your weight into your right foot. Slowly step back with the left. Toe touches first, and then whirl open, warrior two. Think about settling straight down today in warrior two. Anchoring through the earth. Got a lot of thunder happening by me. I don't know about you all. More deep breaths. Try to feel the energy just settling down. Good. Straighten both legs. Ready ourselves for triangle pose. Just again, settle into both feet. You're going to tip into triangle pose. You're going to look down through your front foot. Look down through your front foot as you lift your top arm. Let the body absorb the shape. I'm not trying to push into the shape or make it look a certain way. Just find the form. Exist. Let your consciousness exist in that shape, in that asana. And asana, it means seat. Seat of what? Seat of your consciousness. How you sit in the moment. You can let the pose deepen in any way that works for your body, whatever that means. Just through presence. Push down through your front foot. Inhale, come up. Bring both arms up. You're going to turn your body a little bit to face forward now, like square your shoulders some. Open your arms like a T and twist. Just a little bit, not a lot. Just so your body still feels like it's got plenty of room plenty of spaciousness. Your discernment will kick in. You'll just feel cramped. You'll feel out of balance. You'll feel tight. Because it's too far. The mind is trying to project an image, and you're trying to chase an image of how things should look. Just feel the present consciousness, the present moment. Go bring the left hand down. You can go nice and wide, even off your mat. Put your hand on the block. Give yourself plenty of room to twist. If you want, you can also stay upright. Good. From here, bend your front knee. Take your hands to the front of your mat. And step back. Downward dog, plank, both. I think that kind of feels good to you. Lower down to your knees. Sink your sit bones back towards your heels. The hands back. Inhale, come up. Good. You take the hands and just be at this height. This is totally fine. If you'd like, you're going to interweb behind your head. Use that to push gently back with your hands and elbows open across your chest. Breathe deep here. Try to spread the side ribs. Lengthen the back of your neck at the same time. Now gently sink your hips back and bring your elbows towards each other in front. Sink your hips back and gently bring the hands toward each other and make sure to point the elbows down, opening your back body. Inhale, open it back up. Hips come back up. Yep, no need to rush. Exhale, sink it back down. Let the pose unfold moment to moment. Inhale, back up. Good, last one, sink it down. Place the hands down and push back into a squat shape. Just relax here a moment, feel the body. And from deep squat, push down through the earth to rise up. Good. You're going to do this with just the left hand now behind the head. This hand can be on the hip, or it can just be flat against the thigh. Inhale, turn the left elbow back and look toward it. And now take that elbow down like you're buckling a seatbelt, down towards your right toes. Any amount. Breathe here. Good. Release the hand off your head. Inhale, come all the way up. And put the right hand behind the head. Turn open, look to the right. And then buckle the seatbelt. Take the elbow down towards the left toe. Release the hand. Inhale back up. Good. Arms overhead. Hands to your heart. Good. If you're going to use the wall, please find a like a support chair, wall, whatever it is you like to use. Shift your weight into your right foot. You'll have the wall. We'll do the in front of you today. Wall will actually be right in front. You know, put the for this pose at least. Put the weight on the right foot and hold the left foot behind you, or the left ankle behind you. Walking right in front. Before we kick into the pose or go any deeper, just think about rooting down. Just think about rooting down through your standing leg. growing your consciousness. Everyone wants to think about the upper body and the leg that's doing the fun stuff. Let's think about the leg that's getting overlooked, but that's holding up the entire pose. Stretch your consciousness into that leg, to that knee, into that foot. And once that feels very steady, secure to you, then you might start to kick your foot. Not losing awareness of the leg, but rather stretching awareness, spreading awareness, rather than just shifting it around from one sensation to the next. Good. Come back to neutral and release. And then you're going to send the awareness primary in the left leg as you hold the right foot. Take a moment, grow very conscious of the left leg, the knee joint, the sole of the foot. If you can keep that aware, then you start to kick and open, which really means spread, permeate awareness through more of the body without leaving attention in the leg. Inhale back up, relax again. Good. While still in front, we're going to shift our weight once again to the right. Put the ankle on the knee. The ankle on the knee, or the top of the knee. If you're not using the wall, you put your fingertips on the parallel shin. And so to sit down and back, mindful not to over grip with your toes, but to use your whole foot to balance. Breathe. Keep breathing. Good. Inhale, come all the way up. Shift your awareness, shift your attention. Let's go other side. Not to over grip with the toes. Spread awareness through your system. When it's like parama. Para means like vast, beyondness. That's what we're thinking of, like a parama awareness. Like you're just a permeating awareness through your whole system. It's not micro, it's macro. It stretches. The yogi becomes more aware. Temporarily saying, let's not pay so much attention to our thoughts, because our thoughts are just filled with microcosms. Tap into the body, the breath, help expand our view again. When we do bring our thoughts back in, may we have more space and discernment around them. Inhale back up. Relax it down. Good. You're going to feel wide-legged stance. Start with the feet just slightly turned out. Hands on your hips. Take a moment to swirl the hips. Gently making circles with the hips. Noticing awareness. And swirl the other way. Waking up sensation deep in the hip joints. Noticing what's there. Good. From here, bend just your right knee. Then just your right knee. Now take your left arm, swirl it, and reach your left hand towards your left knee, shin, or foot as you keep bending your right knee. Good. Inhale, come back up, arms up high. Hands on your hips, bend your left knee deep. Keep the weight balanced with the left knee bent. The right hand goes to the left on the right leg, sorry. Any depth you like. Inhale, come back up. Make the feet parallel, and then wide-legged forward fold. Hands to the mat. Release the head. From here, you're going to take your left hand and reach it for your right shin, ankle, or foot. You can gently hold on and get a little twist there. Back. Let's change legs. Back. Inhale, stretch your spine long, flat back position. And then walk your hands to the front of your mat. And step back, plank pose, downward dog. Come to your knees, tabletop. And sit your hips back towards your heels. Feel this expansive awareness, like a backdrop. You might feel your whole body in space now. There's, of course, the micro sensation of what the pose brings out. You can feel the forearms. You can feel the back of the hand, forehead. Inhale, come back up. Let's push our left knee forward and take the foot across for pigeon posture. Keep your hips even, so even height to the earth, level to the earth. You can stay upright if you like. Start to lower down to your elbows or forearms. Notice the sensation. But let it permeate even to the back of your skull. You can be aware of the back of your neck, the forehead. Trying to stretch into a full body or whole body awareness. Sometimes just growing aware, without having to fix or heal or correct. It's just enough. It's exactly what's needed. Yogis believe that the body has an innate intelligence. And awareness, becoming aware of something, just being present for it, was like we were learning to listen. We were learning the language that the body was speaking to us. Good. From here, you're going to roll onto your left hip. Once you're on your left hip, you're going to lift up and swing your right leg all the way around until you're in the Janu Sirsasana, or commonly called the gym class stretch, because I don't know if it's commonly, but I commonly call it that because we used to do this in elementary school all the time. But it's really called Janu Sirsasana in yoga. Put the right hand out to the toe, the ankle, knee, whatever, no problem. And just let the body kind of hang over the right leg. Inhale, back up. Bend that knee, bring it in. Roll onto your right side so you can unhook your left leg and swirl it back around behind you. Pigeon second side. I'm going to take a moment to adjust. You can start on the hands. Remember, the Hips are going to be a lot level to the earth. Just helps, often ensures us stability in our pelvis that way. There's other ways to do it. You might just stay here, breathe. And if you'd like, go down to your elbows. Para. Supreme. An expansive awareness of your whole body. Roll into the right hip. Swing the left leg around. Down your Sirsasana, second side. Don't let that left hand go out to the ankle, knee, toe. Doesn't matter. Just let the body fall toward it. It might take you deeper. Doesn't have to. Again, it's not about deepening the stretch. It's about deepening the presence for what's already there. The pose is already giving off sensation. In yoga, we have a technique. It's called dhyana. Dhyana kind of means contemplation, but it really you can think of it as learning about something that no one ever taught you. It's like you understand something about whatever it is you're paying attention to, but no one ever taught you it. It wasn't heard. It was discovered, and it's maybe the difference between wisdom and information. Just by being present with your body or sensations, you can learn about it. No one need have explained it to you. Yet it's true. Inhale, come back up. Bring the legs together and sit cross-legged. Good. And from cross-legged, look down at your shins for a moment. If you need to sit up on something, please do. And try to make your shins feel like a box. So you're walking your ankles either under your knees or the ankle is slightly in front of the knee. So it's a more narrow shape. If that's difficult, if you scoot your ankles forward, then it becomes easier to walk them across. Good. Try to feel that both sit bones are balanced. If both sit bones don't feel balanced, that's a good indication you should be sitting up on something. I'm losing people. I think there's a power outage going on. You can tell. If we lose ground control here, we'll see you next time. And but I could tell. I know where those folks live. I could tell it must be the storm. But thanks. We're still here. We'll keep practicing. Fingertips by the hips, by the thighs. Lift up long through the crown. And then gently start to tip forward. You don't have to do a lot here. The narrowness of the pose will open the pose for you. Just feel the body sensation. From here, walk your heart over your right thigh. Feel the sensation of the pose. Inhale, back up. Come up, undo the legs. Put the other shin in front. Remember, the further forward the ankles are, the little bit easier it is to walk them across so that they're in a line, ankle and knee, opposite ankle and knee. And just touch the fingertips to the floor by your side. Let the spine feel long, not strained. And then gently just notice. We're not striving. We're receiving the sensation that's already being emitted to us, projected to us by the body. And then you're going to walk it over the left thigh. Inhale, come walk up. Good. Stretch the legs out. Shake them out a second. Here, pull your belly muscles back. You might bend your knees so you can press the spine into the mat. Press the feet into the floor. You can use your elbows or arms for stability and root down to lift up into a bridge pose. Breathe here. Lower the hips down. Press down through the legs, lift the hips up, bridge pose again. Trying just to stay relaxed, not trying to force the hips up to any specified height. Just trying to stay relaxed in the body and witness the expression of the pose. Last one, bridge pose. And then exhale, lower down. Oh, yeah. Storm's here now. Put the right leg out, take the left knee up. Pull the knee across into a twist. Hold it back in the center. It's quite loud here. Give me a thumbs up if you can still hear me talking and if over the rain. Okay, great. Thanks so much. Chauncey. Bring up the right knee. Let's twist across. Inhale back up. Uh-oh. We had a flicker of lights. Let's see if you keep making it. Place the soles of your feet together. We still have internet, so we're going. Place the soles of the feet. You can lay on your back if you do this one. Yep. Let the feet be on the ground and the knees fall open to the sides. You can take your arms out like in a cactus shape on the earth. Start to slide them any amount overhead along the earth. Good. And just try to relax here. If you want, you can take the feet further apart or even put a block between them just to get a different sort of opening than what you normally might have in this pose. Sort of relax and settle down. Let gravity hold you. Just be aware. Feel the body. Bring up just the right knee and drop it over to the left. Keep observing. And open the right knee back up. Nice and slow. Take the left knee up and over. Keep observing. Bring that knee up. And slowly slide your legs out long. Change your arms to what feels comfortable to your body. Just take a moment to be aware of your face and your head, your skull. Be aware of your neck, your throat, your shoulders. Be aware of your arms, your hands, and your fingers. Be aware of your upper back and your chest and your ribs. Be aware of your mid back, your belly. Be aware of your low back. Be aware of your hips. Your legs, thighs, knees, shins. Be aware of your feet, the soles of your feet and your toes. And feel the awareness of all of the body as one, just held in presence, and the breath rising and falling through it. Stretch your body. And slowly press up to a comfortable seat. Thanks for practicing. Namaste.